If you asked me what my favorite Pixar movie was, I would probably tell you Coco. Definitely Coco. But if you were to ask me which one is objectively the best, I would say The Incredibles. It's a really well-made movie. The point is, there are a lot of great Pixar movies out there, and some not-so-good ones. But if I had to pick one to analyze, I would pick Ratatouille.
Let me tell you what I like of Ratatouille. The film, not the food. I've never actually tried the food. I'm actually quite picky when it comes to... Not the point. Ratatouille has one of the best themes I've ever seen, and I'm not talking about anyone can cook. That one is obvious. I'm talking about the theme shown through one character, Ego.
I don't like food, I love it. If I don't love it, I don't swallow.
I've noticed that in recent years, we seem to be becoming a more critical society. We seem to judge everything for being terrible, and that's where I think Ego comes in. He thinks he's a fantastic critic, he thinks he knows what great food is, but in reality, he has no idea. He, quote, doesn't swallow something he doesn't like, something he hates, and he hates everything. Inherently, art has flaws. That's just part of art. That rhymed. Now, when I say art, I mean any kind of art. Art, movies, food, hell, even something stupid like making slime could be considered art. And all of these things have faults, but all these things have good things about them as well. It seems to me we judge solely on a piece of art's bad qualities and not the good. We spit out what we don't like, and we shame others for liking it. I'm not saying being critical of something is bad, necessarily. In fact, it can be a good thing. I'm just saying that I, personally, think this specific mentality of everything is black and white, something is either good or bad, well, I don't think it's a good mentality to have. I might be a hypocrite in saying that, but I think if you only see the negative things in everything, then everything becomes bad. Then you don't like anything anymore. And that's exactly what happened to Ego. He used to love food, but he forgets what it's like to love and not judge food. And you know what reminds him? One simple peasant dish. That reminds him of what he likes about food. Let me tell you what I like about Ratatouille. Ratatouille is a film that celebrates art. Not just food, but art. This art, and this art, and this art, and this art, and this art. Ratatouille is one of the best Pixar movies I've ever seen, because it celebrates all Pixar movies. It reminds us that being too critical of something is frivolous. It reminds us that not only can anyone cook, that anyone can cook something important and beautiful to someone else. This is a movie that has a rat that can cook and is sentient and controls a man through his hair and never explains how. It is riddled with plot holes. And it is one of the most beautiful pieces of art I have ever seen.
In many ways, the work of a critic is easy. We risk very little, yet enjoy a position over those who offer up their work and their selves to our judgment. We thrive on negative criticism, which is fun to write and to read. But the bitter truth we critics must face is that in the grand scheme of things, the average piece of junk is probably more meaningful than our criticism designating it so. But there are times when a critic truly risks something, and that is in the discovery and defense of the new. The world is often unkind to new talent, new creations. The new needs friends. Last night I experienced something new. An extraordinary meal from a singularly unexpected source. To say that both the meal and its maker have challenged my preconceptions about fine cooking is a gross understatement. They have rocked me to my core. In the past, I have made no secret of my disdain for Chef Gusteau's famous motto, "Anyone can cook." But I realize only now do I truly understand what he meant. Not everyone can become a great artist, but a great artist can come from anywhere. It is difficult to imagine more humble origins than those of the genius now cooking at Gusteau's, who is, in this critic's opinion, nothing less than the finest chef in France. I will be returning to Gusteau soon, hungry for more.